What's up, y'all? We woke up maybe an hour ago. It's 7:30 right now. I still have not changed from the daylight savings onto my car, but we'll fix that. Today, we're gonna be doing a 5-rep max on bench on the Swiss bar. This is one of my 3 bench days, my 3rd of the week. Normally for most people, my coach only programs 2 bench days. I've seen so many results from benching 3 times a week and increasing my volume that we're keeping it going. So in a couple weeks, we'll be attempting a 2-rep max, and the goal is to get 405 for 2 reps. Touch and go, but still, that would be fucking electric. We're gonna be on the way to Gonzo's, get a lift in, and then we also have a few clients later today. Got one at 11, then I got one at 3, and then I got 2 new clients at 4. So let's get after it. Let's have a good day, baby. It's a good day to have a good day. It's crazy what sleeping in feels like sometimes to me. Like say like over the summer when I was working my internship, wake up at 3:40 a.m. every day. That's fucking nuts. Sleeping in to me was fucking 7 a.m. As I just pulled out in front of somebody. Sorry guys. Waking up early to me was 3:40 a.m. Waking up like sleeping in, I couldn't sleep past 6 or 7. It felt like a dream. I was like, what the fuck? Now, you know, say getting up at 6 a.m. on a weekday every day, it is much better than how I used to have it. So you just gotta take a chance to reflect on where you've been, and it gets so much easier, so much easier. Whenever you have a chance to complain or think about how your day is like shitty, think about where you've come from and how you're in a much better spot than you were the year before, the day before. Me sleeping in 20 minutes, oh, I feel like a fucking unit. I'm not gonna lie, I feel great. I don't have a client this morning like I normally do. I normally have 2 clients at 7 and 8 a.m. on a Friday. One of them's out of town for a business meeting. The other one had to work today, so we moved it around to 3 p.m. So that's the life, man. You gotta be versatile, ready to adapt on a fucking second's notice, because the second you get complacent, the second you die. So, never back down, never give up. Back to the ride, boys.
Alright, throw a plate on it, please.
You've been trying to get somebody. You asked me, I was just like,
hey, get the fuck out of here. Listen, see, I think that's...
So wait, how'd you get hurt from training cycle? Well, what happened was...
I can out squat and out deadlift.
Not in real. I'm talking like a little turtleneck. That's all it takes to ruin your squat workout. Yeah, I can see some units through. Follow through to his office.
it's a trap right there.
Push your other arm into your thigh. Your hand in your other thigh.
Put it in my pocket.
That's
Okay, that's actually.
That's nice and loud.
Larry Wheels, motherfucker.
I can't fucking do it with my hands. Obviously.
Because you're weak.
No, I want to try it like that.
Try like that.
Oh, push or what?
I'm not doing it.
Hook sucks.
That's like dick.
The last time I did it, I de-gloved my whole thumb.
Probably that rough.
Even for like longer reps though?
I've done 470 for 10 power bar. I'm great. Oh, yeah, it is.
Make it 100 grams of protein, what would it be? I said a Circle K slushy, I don't know if that counts. Like blue raspberry, bro.
We gotta do like this.
Pizza, but I don't want the I don't want
That'd be sick.
Yeah. I don't need no royalties or nothing. You know what I mean? I want to be featured on the first one.
Like, I don't want shit to
That'd be
change
hell yeah.
about the pizza though.
pizza for Casey's, a slice, 100 grams of protein. No change in the flavor, no change in the texture.
Yeah.
They should do that.
Dude, my fat, Oreo. Oh, awesome, bro.
God damn, bro.
I need 1,000 grams of protein today. That would be
You eat enough of it, you can get 1,000 grams.
You get like 3 carbs too. Maybe like 600 grams of fat.
2 pies in
I'm trying to say
Oreo.
Yeah.
Phil Fisher, the motherfucker was 17 tall, he was giant.
Bucket of KFC.
Took a little bit of drugs, a lot of fucking Oreos, and that was it, bro. That's
I
it.
miss KFC.
They're not happy or something?
Dude, I'll get it. It's like the cake on the
We got
bottom,
it in Ottawa,
whipped cream on the top, like filling in the middle. I'm just gonna pack
All over
Oreos
the
and
Just
spit out.
maggots all over everything.
Yeah.
My point is that
It was wild.
Let's
Go
go
in
in
there
there.
and just eat chicken skin.
Holy fuck.
Throw the whole chicken away.
They had really good mac and cheese too. I had that there. I never ate the potatoes.
Oh,
It's
gravy.
I stick my finger in half the gravy.
Why sweet potatoes?
Big eater, bro.
Oh, wait,
I'm
you
not
did.
fucking eating no potatoes, meat and chicken. I'm sticking my finger in the gravy. It's like cold vegetables.
Cabbage and mayonnaise.
That was
Yeah. I used to go to, like, I would go to cookouts and shit and just go get like a big tub of KFC coleslaw from the cookout.
shit in your pants. I ate rolled oats for breakfast for a whole fucking
You
year.
get what, oats?
Rolled oats.
What the fuck is a rolled
Like
oat?
That's how you almost played there?
Huh?
The Huskies, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna play football.
Oh, no shit. That would've been cool.
Yeah, except we didn't make the team.
That's
I got an offer to play for them, but I think they were a D3, so they're all in there.
No, dude, they're D1, bro.
They are?
NIU Huskies.
Well, whatever
They play fucking Notre
they wanted me to play D, but not like a starting position. So I think that's why.
Was it scholarship or was it?
No.
Okay.
It was like they had come watch Warrensburg, like when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna email that kid. But no, I don't think I would have like started or anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially the freshmen.
They're just explosive. Water? Go over there and get that damn water.
Hey, Gonzo, you want to fucking spot me though for real, please?
Here's another thing you won't believe. In high school, I fucked all the cheerleaders. Or not cheerleaders, all the water girls. All the water girls.
All the water girls.
Yeah.
All the water girls?
The cheerleaders is a little bit too much. There's like 20 of those motherfuckers.
Were those like the special needs?
What
Like,
was his name? I didn't know you had a bounce on your school too.
Last like, 6 weeks, I really like everything. I was
should I go at 10?
What are we doing? 5?
Yeah.
My little sister, what's the Carter or Isaac?
At Northern, the best squatter they had was like 585, and he was fucking 300 plus pounds.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's like they're not built for being strong. They do evil turtle sanders be like all turkey, boiled turkey. Toe sucking bad.
fuck, bro. That's pretty gas too. What happened to your food reviews? Why'd you stop those?
You do food reviews?
They're on his Instagram story.
I did like 2 food reviews. Because I was so excited about some of these new things I was trying. That fucking Little Debbie Christmas tree ice cream.
Yeah.
Come on. Drive. You're almost there. Lock it. Get another one. Got 4 or 5.
That was 5. Unless I'm like autistic and all that.
So bad.
So,
You were doing something
Yeah, I think that's fair to say also. Go for a fucking walk, bro.
It's crazy because it's not that fucking complicated. You don't eat so much, do your exercise, fucking lose weight.
Exactly like
No, people make shit so much harder than just doing work. You're doing twice as much work trying to figure out how to get out of the fucking work. The internet now, every fucking asshole on there, they don't present the information the right way. They're like, this is how you do it, this is the way to lose weight, like this is the end. You're like, yeah, this guy said so. Who the fuck is that?
everything is that even like what I said, I was feeling like that's a good starting point, but you're not. I don't know how you're going, how many calories you're going to burn.
What if somebody like you, who's genetically already like in good shape, presenting these diet fucking options to some fat piece of shit who don't go to the gym?
I thought I was small. Which one is it?
That's what they're trying to get, like, bro.
Fuck. You see George Pickens do that when he was like at the NFL draft, he was waiting for his pick. He was in like a shiesty and a white wife beater. He was staring at the screen like this as his name was getting called, bro. Yeah.
Like when they're, I don't know what I mean.
He's like, I don't fucking know what I'm saying.
I can't fucking tell what age kids are just by looking at them.
It is kind of crazy how like young somebody looks now though. Like back then I was like, okay, we look mature. Like can you imagine at one point in time you were attracted to a 6th grader, bro.
What?
What? when you were in 6th grade, you were attracted to somebody in that same story. So, but like now it's like, okay, that's fucking disgusting, right?
I was getting pussy at 7 years old, and they were like, what? And I was like, when I was 6, I heard the thing over my first girl, so. And I was like, she was 7, so. And then they were like,
Did you actually?
no, that's factual.
No fucking counts. Are you hearing this dumb shit? You say fucking a girl at 7 years old lies.
That's factual.
A 7-year-old as well.
That's factual, and my parents called us.
What?
Shit out of it.
That's sexual assault.
They made the shit out of it.
You shouldn't tell me about it.
Is it your babysitter?
No, it was
She was also 7 is what he said. Dom was 16, but bro, get the fuck out.
My dad was over at this girl's house and he brought me over. She had like a girl there. And I don't know. I guess I was. I had crazy days.
Dude, no. Have you talked to her since that day? Like,
He was seeing this girl and then like broke up.
what do you mean he? Who was seeing this girl?
My dad was seeing her mom. Also, I put my fingers in their asshole too.
No
I
way.
didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
So he stuck his fingers in her ass too, is what he said. That's
I'll beat your fucking ass.
that fucking.
Dude, my dad did me.
You're lucky Gonzo wasn't a father, bro.
My dad fucking. Listen, I was 7 too.
But at 7 is wild, bro. I lost my V card at fucking freshman 19, bro.
I don't count that as losing.
No, but still.
That's just put.
That's just an old man. You were an old man. 16, I was 19.
The point of that story was I was on the football bus in high school. My fucking buddies were acting as if I was like 16. They were just like, oh, finger. I was like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Dude, that's bad, bro. That's so bad.
Talk about homeboy's sister.
What?
I was 16. Sister was 19.
No way.
Yeah, the first time I was
divided by obvious concept. Fat boy hours, nobody's in the set, bro. We're all just sitting down.
Look, he's crying now, dude.
Too strong for 2 plays, 2 weeks. Oh, dude, did you go to Pro's Gym in Columbus, Ohio or something? No way. You go to Pro's Gym in Columbus, Ohio?
You were the scrub. I was talking the other night how his new girlfriend is like a psychology major or something, and she says that she's like pre-diagnosed him with autism or something.
Pre-diagnosed?
Then Mallory had a shit on autism awareness. I was like, I wonder if she would think that's funny or not.
So dude doesn't like it when I say retard, so I really had to pull back and like autism. Wrong girl.
It's the wrong girl, bro. Red flag. Strike one.
I guess that's better than Mallory called me a retard on Monday, and then a couple days ago we were in front of people and I said retard, and she was like, "What the fuck, hey, dude?" Come on.
Politically correct.
It's like you can't talk about gay people that way.
I might be on that side of this one.
You can talk about Luke that way. I said it's like you can't call a gay person.
That is facts.
If they're actually gay, you can't say.
Oh, I didn't know I couldn't say that. I didn't know I couldn't say that from you, Clayton.
I didn't say it with my
Hurt my pussy.
I said
Thanks for those pies. And that was the point. I broke it off. I was like, no, this is.
Can't live that.
She's gained like 10 pounds in 2 months. This is a bad trajectory. And she's just getting more and more like, we should get married. I'm like, whoa, we're like 18 and you're getting fat, so.
Did you say that?
No. To be clear, she was a nice thickness before. Wasn't like she was.
When me and Jaden were in high school, we lived about 20 minutes from Taco Bell. She was a big Taco Bell girl. But then when she moved here to Bloomington and she lived in the dorm, she lived about 5-minute walk from Taco Bell.
Even when you're hammered, you can get down there, no problem.
Yeah, that was the same kind of deal there. I was like,
I'll take the abuse. Take the abuse. Big bro over here.
Hoorah.
Alright, what's up, you man?
Y'all, so my camera's at 5%. I don't have long to do this outro. We're in the uni. Holy shit, I can't speak. It is 10:10, so I have a little over like 40 minutes to sort of just get some work done. Heading back to the gym right now to go to work, of course. Great lift. We are able to hit 335 for 5 on the Swiss bar. Much different than what we got on the block bench last week. We got 405 and 415 for 4. Crazy how versatile that just using a different bar is gonna affect how much weight by almost 100 pounds, like in difference of what you can do. Tomorrow we're gonna have another, maybe another road to 700 most likely, and we'll be taking more steps to sort of continue and reach our goals. So continue to be the best version of yourselves, lads, and just keep being great, man. But also, another thing, quick little tangent. I feel I've maybe gotten a little bit too obsessed with the grind, with working my ass off, and maybe trying to justify my existence to the entire world. And the reality is, sometimes you just need to take a moment to spend some time with the people closest to you. Smell the roses and enjoy, just take some time for you. Instead of isolating yourself and working your dick off, maybe just for an hour or 2 hours, take a moment to sit down with your boys and just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the day, live in the moment. Because I feel like I've maybe let some relationships maybe dwindle because I was so intent on justifying myself on why I deserve to be where I'm at and proving everybody around me wrong, that I was worthy, and being the hardest worker I could. And so you could do both, maybe. Hopefully, you can be the best version of yourself, but that doesn't mean let the social aspect of yourself die. So we're gonna continue to try to be the best version of ourselves in everything that we do, not just the work, not just the gym, but also maybe our friendships, our closest friends, or maybe even a relationship, family, blah, blah, blah. So time to take some us time after I work for 3 more hours. But let's be great, boys. Type shit. Appreciate y'all.